This just in, the Holy Spirit is touching more than just hearts this season. Pause the prayers, hold the votes, and clench your buttholes because we got another episode for you. Since September, Filipinos have been gearing up for Christmas, but 'tis also the season for sexual abuse, apparently. Well, I'm not sure about you guys, but I keep seeing these headlines about the priest or the church getting sued for touching someone in their sacred place. So the first time I heard of it, it was taken pretty seriously because Guam is predominantly Catholic. But since then, these accusations have just been popping up like left and right. I'm not saying all of them are false, but with so many popping up, it's just like a boy who cried wolf thing where people could just be saying this and exploiting it to gain cash without ever having been touched. Or the first case caused people to gain the courage to come out about what actually happened to them. I hope it's the latter because there's too much bullshit going on already. Also, I'm not really worried about the church losing money or people taking money from the church. I'm worried about exploitation becoming normalized because honestly the church is fucking loaded. You can unclench your buttholes now because we'll be hiding the drugs in the soap bars just like in the DOC. This week, DOC officers found more items in the prison like glass pipes, cell phones, and cigarettes. I feel like DOC was like everyone's chill spot, but it was like low-key, and then you just go up to the guard, you're like, what's the password? And then you just say, leche, and he's like, she. He lets you into this like Globe 2.0, but with better drinks and better music. And you're just like, whoa, this is cool. I wish I went to jail. Now here's Will with the weather. Oh wow, it actually stopped raining. It's like the... What a hero. Now this week in humor with Chet Maverick.
Welcome back to This Week in Humor. I'm Chet Maverick. In local news, local woman Carissa M. Tenorio is accused with threatening a witness who knows about the contraband conspiracy at DOC. She feared the witness would reveal details on how the drugs were smuggled in and the assholes involved. In other news, a woman almost dies after her unborn child kicks her and makes a hole in her womb. Allegedly, the child was upset after he found out that his mother was a social justice warrior. After the traumatic ordeal, the woman went on and started the Wounded Warrior Foundation. Lastly, a Florida man murders a real-life person for hitting on his imaginary girlfriend. Afterwards, there was a shootout with police that led to his death. When trying to contact the girlfriend for details, she was unreachable. Authorities are still searching for the girlfriend. Thank you for watching This Week in Humor, and please don't forget to sign your checks.
Good old Florida man. So this week, we combine the community conversation with the headline reenactment, and we'll show you some insight on how they pick Pika's best. Pika's best. The island's go-to for finding the best places to eat, transportation, entertainment, relaxation, customer service, island services, and shopping. What the fuck? Who is this Pika guy and why can't he just stick to one goddamn category? For those of you who don't know, Pika's Best is run by the PDN and it's pretty much pay to be featured. They have a voting system, but it's so exploitable because there's not much stopping you from voting again anonymously. If a company or restaurant really wanted to win, which they shouldn't really care for, they could easily just buy bots to spam the votes for them. Can you imagine if the Guinness World Records did the same thing? For example, let's say I took the biggest shit in the world, and this other guy comes in saying he did the same. We compare shits and mine is still bigger. Guinness would actually judge it and say, this one's bigger, so it wins. But Pika's would be like, oh, I don't know which one's actually bigger, but that one has more votes, so I guess that one wins. Hey guys, come check this shit out. It's the best. Not because I checked or anything, but because everyone said so. Ha! Here we have actual Pika's judge with us, Kim Tao Tao, to enlighten us on the judging process. So at Pika's Best, when you guys pick the best, say food or service, do you guys actually test it out or eat it yourself?
Well, yeah, you know.
So if people don't pay you for advertisement or pay to join, do they still have a good chance of winning?
You know.
Enlightening. Well, seeing how all of that works, I propose a new category for Pika's Best called Most Money Spent on Advertising. At the very least, I'd give an actual trophy and not some cheap cardboard you could just get at Copy Express. Well, that concludes this episode. Check out the pages and shit. We out.